there's been a search warrant issued against Self Styled Godman Nithyananda. The Gujarat police and the CID team have visited Nithyananda's Bengaluru ashram. It's a joint team and they have visited this ashram to gather evidence against the Self Styled Godman. Let's remember he has a case against him for wrongful confinement, for kidnapping. Let me quickly bring in my colleague Sreeja, who has been tracking the latest on this. Sreeja, we understand now that there is a joint team of the Gujarat police and the CID to trace this Self-Styled Godman Nithyananda. Let's remember, he has been missing for a fair amount of days. We have been raising this question constantly. Give us all the details.
Well, that's right, Sanjana. In fact, we are bringing you this breaking news where we hear from the Gujarat police, where they have confirmed, including the Ramnagar police here in Karnataka, that a search warrant has been issued to Nithyananda. We understand that the Gujarat police, a team has already arrived here in the city of Bengaluru. A search was carried out in the premises of Nithyananda Ashram as well. The ashram managers were also questioned on the whereabouts of Nithyananda. But remember, we must also remember why exactly the search warrant comes at this point in time, because remember, the Gujarat police is running out of time, because on December 10th they will have to be producing the girls right before the Gujarat High Court. Now that is an ultimatum given by the Gujarat High Court based on a habeas corpus filed by a couple hailing from Bengaluru. Now that apart, now we did in fact, Mirror now got in touch with the Gujarat police, including the SP. Now they have given us information saying that they are trying to trace the whereabouts of Nithyananda, but they are trying too hard enough. What they have heard from their reliable sources is that he must be somewhere in Trinidad and Tobago. This is a country in the Caribbean, and we also hear from the Gujarat police that he has been constantly shifting locations. So that is exactly the reason that they are unable to zero in on where exactly Nithyananda right now is. But now coming back to Bengaluru over here, now why exactly is the Gujarat police over here? What we understand is that they are coordinating with the CID team, which is the criminal investigation department here in Bengaluru. They're trying to gather all the details, the cases that have been registered against Nithyananda. Remember, already a case is still alive here in Ramnagar court,
right,
where a case has been slapped against him for rape. So the hearing is still on. So they are here to collect all those FIR cases which has been registered against him. So collectively with Bangalore police, the Gujarat police wants to trace the location of Nithyananda.
Right. Sreeja, we also know that there is another update in the case, because now, as you said earlier, an FIR has been filed against the Delhi public school functionaries back in Ahmedabad. Now, this FIR has been filed for misrepresentation and forgery of some documents, where allegedly the school has submitted a 2010 copy of a no objection certificate provided to the CBSE, to the Education Department. But this certificate allegedly contained wrong information, and this is particularly significant considering the school had been questioned for leasing out land to Nithyananda's ashram.
Well, that's right. In fact, just exactly a week later, where we saw the Delhi public school principal was taken into custody for not being able to produce certain documents with respect to the land and also leasing out to Nithyananda Ashram within the premises of the Delhi public school, East Ahmedabad. What we see is that the district education officer, in fact, R.R. Vyas, he has also filed an FIR with the police, Vivekananda police. We understand the FIR has been registered against the MD and CEO of Group. This is Manjula Pooja Shroff, who also runs the Delhi public school. Then we see the FIR has been registered against the former principal of Delhi public school, who is Anita Dua, for forging the documents, and entrepreneur Hitan Vasan. Now we see all the three people that the case has been registered at this point in time. The investigation reveals that only in the year, back in the year 2010, the state government had given them an NOC. So every year that they have been renewing issuing this very NOC on their own. This is not by submitting to either the CBSE or the state government for that matter. So only when the Nithyananda case was revealed, it just came out, we understand that the district education officer carried out a search in the premises of the Delhi Public School. They even questioned the authorities. That is when they got to know that the documents submitted by them were completely misrepresentation of facts, a forgery committed. And we see, as far as the IPC sections are concerned, we see several sections under the IPC section of 465, which is forgery. And remember, we're talking about the punishment can be up to 2 years and fine, and also 471 under IPC section, using forged documents as genuine. Now, these are the kind of IPC section which is right now being slapped against these three people.
Okay. Sreeja, thank you so much for bringing us those updates.